Hello, dear lovely audience. Welcome back to another Bravo TV new recap. Everyone, I know you'll have been waiting for this. Thank you guys so much for your patience. John Grogan may look familiar to Bravo fans. The self-proclaimed lie detector guy recently popped up on The Real Housewives of Orange County Season 19, where he administered a polygraph test to reveal the truth about the decades-old Naked Wasted. However, while Grogan has amassed more than 1,000 television and media appearances, questions about his credentials and even the science behind lie detectors themselves have sparked considerable debate. Who is the RHOC lie detector guy John Grogan? According to his Instagram bio, Grogan has been conducting Los Angeles polygraph tests since the 1980s. He advertises his work for $145 per test and claims to have tested more than 13,000 people. He also proudly lists himself as TV's lie detector guy, with appearances on multiple Real Housewives franchises and even Dr. Phil. Grogan promotes his services through his site, certifiedpolygraph.com, and points to credentials such as a certificate from the American College of Forensic Studies, ACFS, and graduation from the American Academy of Forensic Sciences, AFS. However, both affiliations raise red flags. The ACFS certificate was reportedly honorary and not intended to qualify anyone as a polygraph examiner, and AFS is not a training institution at all. In fact, the Global Polygraph Network stated that Grogan was denied membership in 2005 due to a lack of legitimate training documentation, going so far as to list him as a fraudulent examiner. That hasn't stopped him from working in entertainment, but it has left some critics questioning his credibility. Katie Janela says she was set up by Emily and Gina. Even if Grogan were fully credentialed, there's another problem. Polygraphs themselves are highly controversial. While lie detectors measure physiological changes like blood pressure, breathing, and skin conductance, major institutions, including the National Research Council and the American Psychological Association, say they're unreliable. In short, a polygraph can't definitively tell if someone is lying. That hasn't stopped Bravo from using Grogan to stir up drama. In a preview for the next RHOC episode, Katie confronts Jennifer about the polygraph results, claiming the entire setup was staged. So that guy that they hired for the test, you know he's a paid actor? Katie says in a clip shared by @RHOC on Instagram. She even pulled out a photo from Grogan's website that advertised acting gigs. So I think I was set up by Gina and Emily. Did you notice every question was a setup? Jennifer appeared skeptical. They're going to think that's preposterous, she replied. Later, in her own confessional, Jennifer admitted, "You hear things or make things up, but it doesn't validate it to be true because you throw my name into it." Tell us, do you think Katie was set up by John Grogan, Emily, and Gina? Let us know in the comments below. New episodes of Season 19 of RHOC air Thursday nights on Bravo. Outline: The truth behind RHOC's lie detector guy. 1. Prologue/scene setter. Opening shot. Picture Emily Simpson's house, festive Persian New Year party, glasses raised. You think it's about culture, but the vibe is tense. The suspenseful twist. Cameras pan to John Grogan, aka the lie detector guy, preparing to reveal the truth. Cue dramatic music. 2. Introducing John Grogan. A Hollywood fixture. Los Angeles polygraph tests since 1980s. 1,000 plus TV/media appearances. TV's lie detector guy. He's a catchy brand. Thumbs up/thumbs down TV lie detector guy. 3. The facade crumbles. His dubious credentials. Claims: honorary certificate from American College of Forensic Studies, ACFS. ACFS was not accredited, and the certificate did not qualify him as an examiner. He tried to join the Global Polygraph Network in 2005, but was rejected for lack of legitimate training evidence. He purported to graduate from the American Academy of Forensic Sciences, AFS, which is not a school, but a professional organization. 4. Deepening the doubt. ACFS owner Paul Lella noted Grogan's behavior was problematic and the training insufficient. His certificate for AFS had Paul Lella's signature, despite no link between ACFS and AFS. Suspicious, indeed. ACFS eventually filed for bankruptcy and shut down amid legal trouble. 5. Polygraph science, a house of cards. Even if Grogan were legit, polygraphs themselves lack scientific grounding. Major institutions flag them as inaccurate and potentially misleading. APA demands a minimum 400 hours of training for certification. Grogan failed that standard. 6. Industry denouncements and legal challenges. Jack Tremarco, ex-FBI polygraph head, publicly called Grogan a fraud. Polygraph Place articles label him a polygraph parasite and imposter, claims that led to defamation lawsuits. 7. Reddit speaks. When fans know the truth. From r/videos. John Grogan has been accused of faking results, encourages at-home testing, incorrectly administers tests. From r/H3H3 Productions. He's been convicted of 26 counts of fraud and had his PI license pulled. From other subs, he allows subjects to steer results, a total grifter. He's the go-to guy for scripted polygraphs. 8. RHOC episode drama. When credibility meets chaos. In Season 19, Episode 8, Emily Simpson surprises the cast with a lie detector test. Katie Janela fails every question, triggering her dramatic ejection from the party and potential hiatus from filming. Katie later revealed she was anxious, off her anti-anxiety meds, and insists she told the truth. Fan reaction was overwhelmingly in Katie's favor. Many viewed the test as orchestrated. 9. Theatrics over truth. RHOC producers likely prioritize drama. Grogan's live thumbs theatrics over scientific rigor. Katie's breakdown and emotional fallout played well on screen, but did justice to her truth? Fans and critics say, not at all. 10. The show must go on, but at what cost? Katie's last appearance for a while. Castmates reportedly refused to film with her. Fans are rallying. Many see parallels with past RHOC injustice and object to the narrative spun around her. 11. Epilogue/final thoughts. A contradiction. A man with shaky credentials dismantles someone's credibility on live TV. Entertain the spectacle, but question the method. Polygraphs in media aren't about truth. They're about faces, gasps, and applause. Katie's fight becomes symbolic. When reality TV plays judge, jury, and executioner, who's left to search for the real truth? Sample opening almost equals 300 words. It was a night dressed in tradition. The Persian New Year brought together clinking glasses, laughter, and the promise of renewal. Emily Simpson, the consummate hostess, greeted her guests, housewives and husbands alike, into her elegant home, where opulence collided with an undercurrent of unresolved drama. But amid the carefully curated ambience, something far darker was poised to unfold. The lie detector test. Cue the man behind the machine. John Grogan, lord of the television polygraph, whose sleek device and taut expression promised unmasking, and whose reputation suggested manipulation. Introduced as television's lie detector guy, he delivered verdicts with a thumbs up or a thumbs down in real time, each verdict marking an emotional minefield waiting to erupt. Cameras rolled as Katie Janela subjected herself to cutthroat questioning, anxiety shadowing every answer. And when one verdict stacked onto the next, the sequence imprinted indelibly on viewers. She failed everyone. But behind the flashing red lights and judgmental hum of the machine lurked a far more troubling question. Who is John Grogan? Is he really qualified to speak truth from lie? Or is he merely a performer, styled by reality TV's insatiable hunger for confrontation, armed with an honorary certificate and no backbone of verifiable credibility? The real story lies less in the tangled aftermath of Katie's breakdown and more in the unraveling of Grogan's own credentials, an unraveling so severe it threatens to dismantle the very illusion of truth on which shows like RHOC are built.